Welcome back, ladies and gents. I set up the siege camp and I let time run until they ran out of food, and now their garrison is starving. Nothing else was attacked in the meantime down here in Azrai lands, so now we're going to pick up right here with I just deployed the trebuchets, and this is where we'll pick up. What have we got here? Gary Infantry has reached the age of 14. All right, Gary, you've already got one-handed athletics and throwing. So it looks like we're going to give you well-balanced sword for more one-handed, and defeat your fencing instructor for more one-handed. And then we'll pick up the slack when you 18, and I can assign points to you. All right, come on, take this guy out right now. There we go. Oh, it's going to be high noon, I think, when we initiate this. I think once I get the fire onagers out. They're already down to 0 garrison. Let me see what this is. Okay, nothing. All right, there we have it. All right, now I'm going to switch to a bow. During this siege, I don't have the greatest bow skill, as you know, but it does help a little bit, and it gives me time to set up. I'm going to try again to put, even though she is already got to 150, I will try to put her on a catapult. Let's see what happens. Get her a little bit more skill. All right, there she is, but there's other people with her, and I don't want anybody with her. I just want her to be alone. So where is that at? Where are you? Way over there? That looks like a whole group of people. We're going to kill this group and have everybody else absorb back in here, because I only want 3. I can't see that. Yeah, I only want 3. This, this, and this. And then I want her now to be her own separate group. We'll put her over here. All right. And I'm right here. And here's the nearest. Okay. I'm going to put her right here.
Move! Infantry! Move out! Move!
I think we'll see if we can make that work. And we've got 176, 176, and 154. That's good enough. Here we've got 144 and 71. Let's try to even this out a little bit more. Yeah, we'll have 105 and 110. That's a little better distribution. We just want a right side and a left side. We don't need 3 of them. Okay, let me run up here as quickly as I can and see if I can get her on that siege equipment. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, she's on it, but she's not in the position I want her to be on. Which means I need to get her over here. All right, run away, run away, run away. Go ahead. Now, I'll step out of the way and she'll move left. Let me get, come on, come on, come on. There we go. She's on the left side now. Okay, you run away. Now, move over here and move to this. Come on, girl. There you go. All right. She's good now. Let me jump back on this horse. Get a little closer so I can shoot a couple of arrows. Rick the Archer's got athletics and bow skill. Keep going, buddy. Get that perk, 150. This looks like this is a safe side right here, so I'll park this horse. Let's see if I can... Oh, there's a lot of archers over there, though. Target a few of them here. I can see somebody shooting at me from the far right. I see arrows whizzing by my head. Also, I can hear a bow right above me to the left. Let me take a look at that. There it is. Audio. I've never understood people who play games, playing music, just third-party music. Audio in games, a lot of times, really can make a difference. I could hear that. I couldn't see him, but I could hear it. That just alerted me that he was there. If I was sitting here blasting music, I wouldn't be able to hear that. I think it's, what do you call them, ADD or something, kids that just, people just always have to have a lot of stuff going on or some such. Unfortunately, I don't suffer from that because I'm about as, I want it to be quiet, get off my lawn, that type of thing. All right, he's gonna be, I can't hit them. They're too well. Yeah, he's just at the right angle that I cannot. Woo, I got lucky there. Problem is, I'm gonna run out of arrows. Somebody was shooting at me. Where did those arrows go? I could see them whizzing past. They must have despawned already. And there goes the horse. He's off to the races. All right, let's move in a little closer and I can get more people firing at me. Like this guy right here. That was a good hit. Whoever did that, that was good. Look at that. Javelins. Ah. Oh, we got it. Can I have your arrows? Nope. They just, you saw them despawn just as I was looking at them. All right, somebody's shooting at me from the right here. Where's that coming from? Right there. I'll have that. Someone threw a javelin at me? No, I think that bounced off the walls. Oh, hey. Yeah, you're just not going to hit. That shield is not covering his left-hand side, but the way Tellworld's programs, it is. But in reality, it's not. Again, I've talked about this ad infinitum. It's just, every shield is a large shield, regardless of the size of the shield, and every shield covers front, left, and right. Top, left, and right. It's just ridiculous. It's just too much coverage on them shields. Make shields mean something. Have large shields do better coverage. Have small shields do worse coverage. Like those little shields that the horse archers have. Look, I can't believe you climbed down that. Well, I can believe it, actually. Look at that. Come on, take him out. Look, they're all coming down it. So I'm just going to let them come down it. My guys are doing a good job. We've got some infantry. We've got some infantry closing in on them now. All right, now that they've cleared up, let's go up. Try to go up at least. They're already on the wall on the right-hand side. All right. Break those shields for us, buddies. Break those shields. Can I get through? Yep, remember, these are just militia with poor morale. They're already breaking. The garrison is already starved out. Look at her waiting at them at the bottom of those steps. Look at that. Oh, you guys made a mistake. You guys made a mistake. They're just waiting for you. Just like I was doing at the bottom of that ladder. That's it. Yep. All right, there is going to be no keep battle on that one. All right, we only lost 4 overall. I lost 3 infantry, hopefully. No, 1 archer and 2 infantry. And I got 2 in bow. Rick, where you at, buddy? Rick got 2 in bow and 2 in athletics with 2 kills. And Sarah got absolutely nothing. All right? Well, we tried. We're going to do these upgrades. Oh, I forgot about them. Wait. No. Back out. No. No. You want to cancel your changes? Yes. I want these guys to be archers. We're really short on archers. Again, I've talked about how stopping a video and then coming back to it a week later or days later, I forget that I had those Azerite troops with me. But that's okay. We can do something with them here. All right, we're going to show mercy to Husson Folk. And we're going to spin and make it the way it should be. All right. They now own just Onira and Danistica as far... Oh, they're attacking Raza, which means we're going to head over to Raza, of course. So all that in the garrison. And then I'm going to take back my Battanian troops. We don't have a whole lot of them. What was that, just 12 archers there? 3 more. Was that 12? I don't know how many that was. But we don't have, that's it. No more Battanians. But they've got 60 archers in here, so we'll just let that stand. They're going to be the new front line. And there's nobody else that I want to pull out, unfortunately. Let's look at the town. It should be 3s across the board. It is. Now let's look at the... Let's look at my prisoners here. No nobles are in there. So we're just going to go ransom everybody. Take that 5,500. And we still have too many. So we're going to get rid of the veteran infantry and some of these Azerite footmen. We'll keep 50. Won't slow us down too much, hopefully. Although, let me look at this. Not even close. You're close. And you're ready. Okay, 2 of you are ready. All right, I'm going to let it stay just like it is. And then we're going to trade. I don't know how much money. 81,000. Nothing there. No wood. No horses were involved in that battle other than mine. And a lot of this stuff is already... Yeah, this is just going to be garbage because these were just militia. But we might get some wood out of these, so let me lock these down before I sell them. $10, 11 of them. All right, we'll sell all of that, and then let me unlock them. Okay, and then get my stuff back. And they can take all of that. Another 60 grand. Let's see what the smithy looks like. I don't know if our guys are... They're not. So we can't afford to wait. We're going to head straight to Raza. And this is Sheila. It is Sheila. Okay. Let me look at the situation here before I decide. They haven't started the combat yet. So I'm going to hit this village on the way. I don't know why they stopped here. Take all of you. You got up to 204. Ashley. So being on her own. There's Gulison, the leader of the entire clan, the faction. Come on, let's get that vote out of the way so I don't have to worry about those 5 extra troops. There we go. All right, I would like to give it... Well, there's no Azerite here. What do you own? Seems like I've given you a lot of stuff, and you keep losing it. You're poor. Braden, I don't know anything about you except you're average and you don't own anything. You're big, though. You're in a big clan. You own Raza and Hubyar. You're rich. You don't have a whole lot of people. Okay, you're poor, and this town is going to get raided to heck, whereas you're average and own nothing. I'm going to give it to you because you can afford to put more garrison in it. And I know you guys are going to be mad at me, but I'll spend that 890 influence. 10 more. Yep, we still got time to stop at Kukwa. Rebels' clan were destroyed. So at one point, they rebelled. And the Azerai put them back down. And now they finally got their rebel clan out. Taken care of. Alright, guys. Heal, heal, heal. Let me look at this. You know what I just realized? I took all these archers back and I didn't distribute them. But I cannot right now because I don't have enough troops myself. So I'm just going to keep them. I'm going to look at what I can recruit here. I probably don't need any. I probably got 700 dates. I do. I'm not going to get any dates. Let me look at what I can personally recruit. Well, we're going to take you. We're just going to take all of you. None of these are Battanians, but I'll give them to you. There we go. That means I'm up at keeping those 14 extra archers myself does make me topped off, but I'm short on horses and infantry a tad bit. All right, looks like tomorrow morning at noon we'll be able to engage in combat. I did put my bow up. I can't stop here and recruit because they're all smoke and ruins. The Azerai want to have peace. Well, buddy, we're going to wait till tomorrow morning, and then we'll discuss the terms after I've wiped this army. High noon. Bingo. That's good enough. Make sure there's no up. Okay. So 800 versus 1259, I think it said. All right, we want to run over here quickly. Oh, what am I doing? I want to come over this direction for sure. And then everybody else is on a horse. We can wait for that. Let's even these out a tad bit. We'll have 95, 96, and click raid. All right, run in this direction. I think they're going to set up. Let me hit the right button. They're going to set up right where they are on that hilltop right above my hat there. But if I do something else, then that's okay too. But either way, we need to get over this hill. That's why I got them running right to there. They have 88 horse archers. And that single lord that's just Imperial, so they're just charging right in. Oh, they took care of him. All right, let's keep going. Horse archers, come over here. We want you guys all the way over here.
Archers, move out!
All right, horse. Can you get some momentum going? All right, we'll have you stop here and here. Infantry. Archers, face them and let them have it. Horses get involved. Infantry, tighten it up. Step forward. All right, run across, run across, run across. Go, 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 go. Get in on them. Let them have it. Get out of the way, horse archers. They had 88, I think it was, at the beginning of this. They're down to 30, 28, 27.
Footmen! Side by side, move out! Archers, listen
Archers,
up. See,
step forward. Horse, come back. Horse, come back. All right, horse. Right here, right here. Get in on them. Archers, introduce yourself to the horses. All right, there are. All right, back you go, back you go, back you go. Archers, infantry, go, go, go. They're marching in on us, which means I need my horse to start moving. We don't want them standing still as the infantry marches in on them. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right here. Now turn and face this direction, please. All right, toss them if you got them. Toss them if you got them. Let me get off this horse. right, horse, get involved. Horse archers, get involved.
You're on command.
Too many archers. Oh, there they come. All right, horse, come back. Come back.
Move the horse.
Horse archers, come back.
Onward.
Hold. Infantry.
Footmen, move.
Infantry, get back into a line like that, please. Why am I walking so slow? Again, my caps lock key is bass backwards. It's supposed to be off, is run, but it's bass backwards. All right, they're chasing the... All right, they're going to chase the horse. Keep coming over here then, horse. Their bowmen are chasing the horse. All right, tighten it up, tighten it up. Step down, step down. Facing that direction. All right, horse, get in on their archers now. Horse archers, go do your thing. You guys face that direction. You guys face that direction. Toss them if you got them. Is that another wave coming in? Another wave coming in. All right, we're just going to do an across-the-board charge now. Don't run, don't scatter. Stand your ground. Oh, so close. Closer than I normally get. That one guy, come on. Are you gonna get him? Very good, very good. Everybody pivot to the left.
Engage!
If it was in formation, that'd be a column left. All right, they're still running in. Let me get down here. Get out of the way, horse. That looked like my horse. I didn't want to hit it with my blade. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah.
Go, 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 horsey. Got a tablecloth on your head. What's the deal with that? Is that your idea of headgear? A napkin. That was the last one. All right. We lost 17. They lost 167. Sarah got 3 in tossing and 2 in athletics. Rick got 2 kills and 5 in athletics and 4 in. He didn't get nothing in two-handed. I'm going to have to make sure he gets some two-handed.
We are
skill.
at your...
Enough.
I yield.
All right, I'll take you guys. I got room for you, and we're right outside Raza. I got to find out who owns Raza. I don't know how much money they have, and if it's even worthwhile to put. This town is probably starved out. I know two of their villages are burning. And this is Cav Troop, but she's not a party leader. We'll just give her both these anyway. She's a wife of one of my children, or one of my family members, so I didn't get to combat speed. I don't care about. We're going with hard knock. I didn't get to set her up, so she's got what she came with. And this is Mike. We want keep it bait. Infantry troop. Rose getting up there. And Rick. He got another bow. And here we want damage with bows to mounts because we want you to take out as many horses as possible. All right, let's look. All 3 villages are burning. They're at negative 49 food on a daily level, and I imagine that's just going to go up. I mean, there's really no point in putting any more defenders in there. Let me take you to... I don't have a whole... We can give you... Let's see what we can give you here. I'm going to give you low-tier troops. 103. I don't know how that just happened to be the right amount, but good.
I'm yours.
I wasn't even counting. I don't think I've seen that name before. All right, you are over, so we won't give you any more.
I'm yours.
Idris, Mr. I hate my daddy. Okay. Again. Narina, she's a Battanian, unfortunately. She got married into the enemy. What can you do? You can have a few more. Again, I'm going to give you the low tiers. And that means Ashley is going to get it, the majority.
I'm yours too.
I was trying to keep... Oh, no, you're a mercenary. I don't need you. Mercenary. Mercenary. Okay. Excuse me. Nothing here. So let's top you off with everybody we can give to you. Then put that back and take all these guys back. And I just take the top tiers up to my limit. And in we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 650 prisoners. We're going to recruit everybody from here because it doesn't do any good to put them in. Wait a minute. Do I have any archers that you go? Okay, armed trader. We're just going to have to take the armed traders. That now we can just give you anybody. Give you what's left. Move this guy up here and this guy up here. All right, so I'm short 4, and there's nothing to be done about it. There are no more Battanian troops in my army other than what I have. All right, I think we're gonna probably go for... Well, we're going to look first and then probably go for that castle in between Raza and... Tamna Castle is the name of it. It's in between Raza and Hassan Folk. They may be able to... Let me lock this in. Because this is... Yeah, they took it all. And we got room for a little bit more. $600 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gives me 87. We'll go with a 78. All right. And you have no wood. All right. We're going to wait here for just a moment. Since we're not in a rush, we can afford to recover just a bit. Do a little melting so we can get some wood. We're not in bad shape. 3 people are wounded. And that's it. All right, Hertagia we got, and that's going to go... I'll give that to you. They wanted to give you Hassan Folk, and I didn't give it to you, so I'll give you this to kind of assuage your hatred of me. We still 100% relation, though. All right, let's look at the smithy. Let's melt as much as we can with Ro, although she is already at a good skill level. Yeah, we'll take that good metal. Let's go back to taking all the wood. Okay, and then we'll have, who was it? Rick and someone way over here. Matt, maybe? No. It was a party leader. Patrick. And Mitch. All right, Mitch. We're going to run out of wood. And then we'll have Patrick work on wood. Or charcoal. And then we'll go back. Who was it that had that low? Sarah. There we go. Get some more wood. Mamluk lance, long Thamaskene tipped spear, militia mace, knobhead. That's it. And then we'll go with Manny. Gird, if this early game, I'd really want that. And Rick. There we go. All right, let's wait a moment. We're going to do it one more time. And then we'll go set up. We'll do a little recruiting and try to set up on Tamna. Huss and Falk is probably, they're out of food and they're losing one garrison a day. They'll probably be attacked here shortly. So I don't want to spend more than the 2 days here to recover and do this melding. Row up at 280. Bamboo head, blacksmith hammer. We'll get all, she'll be able to get all of them. Any more wood? Yes, we've got some fine steel. That's it. We're out of... All right, I'm going to use... No, I'm going to go all the way to the right. I'm going to use Mitch to make more charcoal. And I'm going to use Patrick to make more charcoal. Then we'll jump back to row. And do some more melding. Hatchets. Got a lot of hatchets here. We won't be able to get all of them with her. And I think I got the 2 that are lowest down here. We will use Mitch now. He's at 104. And then we'll go back to the left. Those guys are horse. That's why they're lower in the list. I don't want to move them. Sarah, 90. And 110 for Manny. And Rick. Still got more wood, surprisingly. All right. I'm going to use Archie also. Okay, that's finally all the wood. So now we just want the good metal. Any of this metal like that. Boy, he's got that negative 50% when refining skill, don't he? All right, we're going to... There's no point in having Richard do anything. Because he is maxed with his 260. He can't get any more, so there's no advantage. Let's recruit these. Hey, we got another archer. We'll take that. And let's... man. I don't want to get too far away from Huss and Falk, but we have to get... We're going to go to Waltus. I think we'll go as far as right here. Because Husband Folk's a long... You can see how far that is. That's a long distance I have to travel. So I'm not going to go any further than right here. Edith marries reach age of 14. Well, 4 more years and I can marry her. All right, we want you to have good cunning. And we want you to learn the arts of healing. Because I want you to be a party leader in someone else's clan. Stay within our faction, though. I really need to... Look at this. I did not expect that to be an army. Let's see if we got them. We got them. They didn't run, the clowns. All right. Make sure I've got what I need. And let's help Waltus. 387 versus us.
Hear me!
Which means... I don't like the positioning. But I need to get over here.
Footman, hear me!
Yeah, we're going to go up. If I can get my horse to... This horse, I have such low skills, it's difficult to get him to turn and then start moving. I want to be up here. We don't have time now, I don't think.
Oh, hear me! Move out! Horse! On horse at moving! Warriors! Move! Stop shooting!
This is ideal location right here, but I don't think we can make it over here. They are pretty close. You know what? We'll try it.
Move out!
This is where I normally like to set up when I'm over here. But it's just so far to run when you're in such a position as we started in. Come on, guys. Run for all you're worth.
Soldiers!
Archers, get up here.
Move!
Infantry,
Warrior!
right there.
Forward!
Wear a helmet. Use a shield, she says to me. There, now I don't have to worry about it. All right,
Your target!
fire at them. Come on, infantry. You're so friggin' slow.
Warriors!
You guys spread out a little more like that.
Move! Infantry!
Infantry. All right, they're holding, it looks like. Generally, they run in at you. Yeah, they're going to hold. Okay, well, then all that was for naught.
Turn to enemy!
You know what? I'll run my... You know what? Okay.
Hear me! Say shooting!
They generally will come in at you. Let's see what happens. What are you? Why are you all by yourself down there?
Infantry!
One lone infantryman. I think they're going to come in. They were just taking a moment to
Infantry!
do it. All right, spread out just
Stop
like that.
moving!
As soon as they top that hill, I'm going to turn the archers back on. Because they're coming in. 82, 81, 80. Yep. All right, archers, are you ready? Let's see if they can make it around this little... There's still one of my infantrymen way down yonder. You see that? Well, I don't know that it's infantry. But there's somebody there. Is that a horse? What is he doing?
Soldiers!
No, it is infantry.
Move out!
I don't know what he's doing.
Onward! Move out!
He's holding up progress, though. All right, archers,
Forward, men! Hear me, hit your
introduce
targets!
yourself.
See shooting! Release arrows!
Infantry, throw them if you got them.
Don't shoot at will!
Come on, where's that first wave? There we go. All right. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Probably wasn't a good move. You know what? They're running already. All right, everybody charge.
Let them down!
I want that golden hair to toss him. I want to take him out with a javelin, because that's just appropriate. That one archer's still down. I mean, that one infantry's still down there all by himself. Let me go look and see what he is. Come on. Is he stuck? I think he might be stuck on the terrain or on the
Soldiers!
oh, I think he finally went down. He was right here.
Warrior!
Either he finally got unstuck or he finally went down. I don't know what it was.
Hear me! Cut them down!
Either way, we're just all in at this point. Oh, I just lost an archer. It's never good when we have as few archers as we have already. Alright, let me get down here and get off this horse. Yeah, your horse don't want to go off that, does he? Do you blame him? Did you see that drop? I wouldn't want to go off that either. If I was a horse, I don't want to... Look. Yeah, my caps lock is backwards. Stop doing that. There. Alright. I guess if I press it when this is up, it doesn't register as changing the run speed. I can't even get up in there. There's so many of my troops in there, so I'm just going to let them do the thing, and I'll hold out here, seeing if anybody's going to try to escape. All right, Cusser. How many times have I fought a fellow named Cusser and had him as a prisoner?
Hear me! Attack now!
All right. So we lost two to what? One Mamluk axeman and one Battanian horse. That's unfortunate. I could have swore I saw that an archer go dead. The red icon for death. All right. Well, we saved this little village. Maybe we can recruit from it now. Again, I got to take these archers. Even though they're militia, we got to have them. Take as many of these as I can spread out. Yeah, it's unfortunate we're reduced to that, but you've got 17 archers, you've got 16, you've got 24. At least you've got 33, so let's give you some. I just took 25, I believe it was. Yeah, so we'll give you 5, 6, 7, 8. At least get you to 25. Give you 9, I guess. If there's 9 left. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That gets you to 25. And then we'll just give the rest to Utrecht. Oh, he's already got 24. That's fine. You can have all of that. And while we're here, let's look at prisoners. Because I have too many. You can have quite a few. I'll give you the high... no, I'm going to give you the low tiers. I've still got prisoners from before, it looks like. I must have forgot to sell prisoners. Or we were on our way here. Oh, man. I'm in such a bind, I'm willing to take those sisters. I will take you and you. Oh, jeez. And that guy, that one. I need 4 more. Mercenary and the peasant and the mercenary. Okay, 22. Remember, the lower tier ones are liable to be recruited first because they're easy to recruit.
I'm yours to command.
That's why I'm giving them the low tier troops, in case you're wondering. As you can see there at 231, and Samantha needs 254, so she needs to do a lot of recruiting. So I'm just topping her up with the low tier troops so that they can recruit them quickly, and that's less that I have to go and recruit for them. And I didn't want them to take those particular low tier troops. Looks like yeah, it looks like tier 3 is the lowest I've got left on me. So we're gonna give you these guys. Unfortunately, they're horse archers, but that is still archers. Because if push comes to shove, I can order them off the horses and on the ground, and they'll function just as regular archers. don't know if you've ever done that before, but you can do that. All right, 20 more. Well, we're going to take these guys back. And doggone it, we'll take the peasant. I got enough here that, you know what? I don't want the peasant. Because we can get a doggone recruit from anywhere, and that'll be better than the peasant. But I will give you, and there we go. All right, Samantha, you should be set. Let's look at Idris.
I'm your.
Yes, you are, buddy. Yes, you are. I don't want you to recruit the peasants or the sellsword or the maceman. Everybody else you can recruit if need be. All right, so you can have about a... Oh, I don't think we have any... Yeah, we're going to have to go up to tier 4. So we'll give them these 14 horse. Archers, Lake Wrecker, Ferris, Keshing. See, I'm good. All right. So we're going to run it. Hubyar has food. Hopefully they are not going to stuff Hubyar. Wait, we didn't even get a chance to recruit here. There we go. We'll take you. Run into Hubyar. And let me look at what I have here. Where I don't necessarily remember that person. Obviously, they're Sturgeon. All right, Duane. Saeed, we've spoken to, unless it's a different one. Nathan. Iverin. Malub. Tulul. Duane. Mata, we have spoken to her before. Or at least tried to. Nathan. All right. So I'm going to give...
I'm yours.
You, all of these guys, so none of them do me any good. Let you get a little more experience. Just go ahead and bring you right up. Well, we're right outside. I'll just go ahead and give you everybody. And then I've got room for everybody else. All right. We'll jump in there. And you did not stuff. Well, you did, but it wasn't bad. It was only about 4 or 5. And Melissa, throwing. We want headhunter. All right, recruit troops. Recruit everybody. Give them all to Ashley. You only had 1. So we're going to give you that guy. And we'll give you the rest. And we'll trade. Got quite a lot of stuff here because they were raiding villages, so we've got a lot of village stuff. We'll take that wood. 9 for 54. Terrible, but what are you going to do? When you need the wood, you need the wood. I'm not going to sell that donkey. I'm going to kill it, take the meat. Let me lock that in. Go ahead and do that before I forget about it. And then go back here, and I think they'll take all of this. And then we'll lock in anything that could potentially give us wood here. And there is just those few javelins. We'll sell all of that and unlock these. And let's go look at what the smith... Yep, we're going to have to wait. We'll wait 1 day because it's now just morning. I don't like that I cannot... There we go. All right, there's the rooster. Let's go back to Roe. See what she can get us as far as wood. Looks like we got a couple, 3 right here. And these, oh, we need, all right, we're gonna have Mitch make some more charcoal. Then we'll have Reggie make some more charcoal. We'll jump back to Roe. those wooden hammers. That's it. That's all the wood we're going to get. So let's just take the good metal. And we'll sell the rest of it. Stop. Ooh, we got 3 left. We will have Manny take those last 3. And let me confirm. Yep, everything else is just basic metal. Exception of that. Alright, we'll sell the rest of this. They should be able to take it. Yes. And we'll be on our way. Oh, man. I'm going to recruit back in this direction because we're so far away from Huss and Folk. We're uncomfortably far away from it. All right, Ashley gained a level. She's not all the way at the bottom. She's somewhere. There she is. Looks like I'm probably going to give you... I'm going to give you this, because we do want that braced for the troops you're commanding. Alright, they've started attacking the village again up here. You're full. You can take some. And you can take the other one. These guys we can't recruit from, so let's go here. We can't recruit from there. That's why I went far west. Can't recruit from these villages. They're all smoke and ruins. We'll have to... Well, let me see what Raza looks like. I don't want to go in Raza and have them stuff it. Yeah, it's out of food, so we're going to go to Dokwa instead. 31. 75 for Reggie. Where are you, Reggie? Right there. 5% travel speed on deserts and dunes, which is exactly where we are at currently. I think Huss and Folk is going to be attacked real soon. It all depends on who is raiding that village, because that could be the Khuzaits. Ah, there we go. This town just popped up. So we'll let them lock in, and then once they're locked in, I'll go and attack them. I will have enough time to gather forces here, though. And then we'll get them tomorrow at noon, high noon. Another 12 here. You know what? This is 253. Let me back up. Make sure you get that archer. These axemen, then the regular, and those 3. And then you can have 3 of these. Okay, so we're full as far as my companions are concerned. We'll run over here and wait till tomorrow morning. Although, let me get out his way. If he's going to join, I want him to join. I don't want... Yes, very good. Now we'll wait till morning. I see very good running. Let me back away, because she'll jump right in. Oh, they just initiated right off the bat. They didn't play around. They didn't even do any siege engines. Wait a minute. The siege camp is not even built. How are they already attacking? Look at that. They've already initiated. You can see the number of defenders is going down. And there's not even a siege camp. How did that work? Is the AI resorted to cheating that bad? How do they attack without building a siege camp?
On my command!
I've never seen that happen before. All right, either way, we got to walk forward. Regardless of what they're going to do, we need to march forward. They're going to their left, our right. So they're going to go sit up in that little depression way back yonder, I believe. I don't want to commit to that because I've been wrong before and I will be wrong again.
Riders!
I don't want to go ahead and set up my forces thinking that and then they not do it. So we'll keep marching in on them before I commit to a position. We've only got 9 horse archers. I'm not concerned with them in the slightest. Let's see if they stop moving. Nope, they're still going down. They might even go all the way down to the beach. There's a big depression right here that's in between 2 rock cliffs, and I think that's where they're going. Yeah, it is. I don't know if they're going to go all the way down to the beach, though. Okay, now that I know what... They've stopped right there. We can come and set up. Let's get the infantry and archers here. Hold fire. Hold fire. I want to get behind this rock a little bit in case they try firing at me. That rock will block them. Oh, you changed your mind, huh? Samar? Get the horse. No, I don't want to get out there where all those archers can fire at me. Make sure you guys are facing that direction. Get my horse over there. My other horse over here. They fire all their arrows at me. That'll be okay. My horse archers, come over here. I've got 10 times the horse archers they have. See if we can have them take them out. They'll get here a lot quicker than my infantry or my archers. Looks like the horse archers chickened out. Let me park the horse here.
Soldiers!
All right. Come on down here. Archers down here. I'll have you. Thank you very much. Wear a helmet, clown. At least we'll get him off his horse. Well, I'm not going to chase you. Oh, he bent down right as I tossed it. Hate when that happens. All right, archers, fire at will. Oh, that was just bad tossing on my part. All right, camel jockey. All right, here they come. All right, toss them if you got them. Toss them if you got them. I think you guys come down here a little further, and archers come to the top of that hill. Horse, get around behind them. Other horse, get engaged. Their horse. All right, there we go. Horse archers, go do your thing. All right, charge infantry. Let's get in there. Row the craft. Go, girl, go. Try to catch that enemy horse. Come on. There we go. I'm not picky. I'll take any enemy horse. Doesn't have to be the one I'm actually trying for. All right, everybody, where is their reinforcements? Over there. All right, infantry back here. Archers back here. Horse, come back. Horse, come back. Horse archers, back here you go. Everybody facing this direction. Go, go, go. Stop firing. Down, down, down here. Archers right here. Come on, infantry. Just like this. They're still marching in. All right, do your thing. Can't get the infantry to to go in the direction I want them to face. All right, toss them if you got them. Everybody get involved. I'm just going to very brashly charge into all of them, which is not going to be ideal for my numbers. These archers are just targeting. Got to get them out of here. Right, you can't stop us. Make sure everybody's charging. Give me that javelin. Did he pick it up? I don't even know if he picked it up. I can't see, so I'm not going to toss. I'll hit my own horse, guaranteed. Oh man, what a time to go low. I told you, when that terrain changes like that, you just toss it, and just as you release it, he goes downhill. He goes right over his head. Of course, I can hit my own troops, but I can't hit the enemy. How many times have I pointed that out?
Soldiers! Order! No!
I don't even know where the... I don't see any enemy. But there are obviously some out there. I've always disliked that mechanic that, you know, if you press Alt, you can see your enemy troops, but sometimes you don't see any. You saw I was holding Alt and there was nothing there. All right, we only lost 4 overall. I lost a wildling. Even so, that's one more wildling that I'm going to be short because I do not have any to replace them by.
Enough. Stop.
That was a little better on the infantry, or the, again, I got to take those 7 guys. On the nobles, there's about 6 nobles, I think, somewhere in that vicinity. Let's see who got some upgrades. All right, Marcus, you're good to go from every aspect, so we're just going to make you 10 here. Even though you're still young, you're only level 24. I'm going to do it nonetheless. We'll just max you out. And then I'll give you a little bit of charm, I guess, because you've got everything else I need you to have. So I'm going to give you a little charm. All right, Matt, 10% armor while on foot. And Ro did indeed upgrade to level 20. She's only level 20 and already a max level crafter as far as perks are concerned. You can get to 330 with 10. Let's see here. And she is a little dynamo. She's maxed out on perks or focus points on everything I need her to be. So I guess I can get her some skill. I think I'm just going to have to give her some more scouting because there's really nothing else she needs at all. And at least scouting, I can give her passive skill upgrades. She's only level 20. And she's already the master crafter. So let's give her more scouting. I don't want to give her more medicine because scouting is the easiest thing. So we'll give her more scouting. And I will give her 9 here. And then who else we got? Rick? Athletics. Very good. Okay, so I could give you control or vigor. Since you are an archer, what do you think I'm going to give you, Rick? What do you think archery falls under? Boom. You're now a level 10 control. And it will update to illustrate that point, as I always do. Well, not always, but he's now 10. You have to close the menu before it will update. All right, that's everybody. We're right outside Raza. Let's look and see what we got here. Shumson. You are a mercenary, so I don't give a rat's behind about you.
I'm your.
I wouldn't urinate in your mouth if it was on fire. How's that grab you? All right. Let's give you... You know what? I got a lot of troops here, so... let's just go ahead and do that. Gulistan is not going to join no matter what, because he's the leader of the... You know what? I will try to hold him, though. All right, Gilman, you're mercenaries. And you can have a few more. 34, 35, 36, which means I need to go back to Utrecht and give you some. You're good.
I'm yours to command.
You still hate me at -100? Yes, you do. You still hate me at -100. Notice he doesn't say hi or father or anything like that. He's just like, I'm yours to command because I am the faction leader. All right, we'll give you what you can hold minus... Nope, you didn't take any. Very good. Ashley.
I'm yours.
What have I got here? Militia Archer 7. I'm going to, I'll just deal with you here. We'll give you everything to get me down. Then I'll just take back up to my limit. There we go. Although you can have that guy. And I'll take one more of these. All right. Who's got the least amount? I'm going to try to hold on to them because I think they might try to stuff them in here. Oh, one troop deserted. Yeah, 30, 60, 90, 100. Oh, my God. Well, what are you going to do? They stuff it even though it's got no food. Nothing I can do about it. It's just very, very bad programming by Tellworlds. The thing is starving out left and right, and your troops continue to stuff it with troops. Just think about that for a moment. Just think about the stupidity and the illogical processes that have to go through your mind in order to program the game to do that. It's someone who is not in touch with reality or someone who doesn't even play the game, one of the two. Because anyone who played the game can see that it's useless to stuff a garrison when they don't have any food and they're just all dying off anyway. Just anyone in common sense would say, hey, you know what? This place don't have any food. Maybe we shouldn't program it to be stuffing garrison in there. But, again, common sense. Apparently not that common in Turkey. What kind of money you got here? 0, because I just sold it all. All right. Now, let's see. We're down by a lot. Yeah, 30. Yeah, I got no choice but to just try to do some more recruiting. Same as I always do. Now, you got 21, 14, and 22, so I'll give them to you. Make sure you get all 7 of those, and then the rest of these. That should top you. Let's go here. Give you all of that. All right. I don't even think... Did Varrigood even get involved in that one? I don't think she did. I'm not entirely certain. What is Hussenfolk looking like? It is starving. And Abu is... They haven't gone to Hakka yet, though. I think I'm going to head in this direction just a tad. I'll go up in the Southern Empire territory if I need to recruit. I'm not going to go further than right here. I think Malul is going to be the extent of my western movement to recruit. Still a good distance to Hussenfolk. All right, now they're going after Hakwa. Yep. Gosh darn it. Okay. I say it and it happens. Unfortunately. These two are smoking, so we're going to head back east. Because I think... All right, Verone Castle. I didn't even know... Yeah, you can just have it. Maniolus. I'd still like to see... Is that Braden, maybe? He's the one guy that I don't have any knowledge of. Well, I don't mean the one guy. There may be others, but I know that I don't have knowledge of him that pops up all the time. How's my bread? My butter and cheese. 248 and... All right, I need cheese. No cheese here. Let's give you... Well, first of all, let's see what the situation is here. We'll recruit all of you. And then give them to Utrecht. Oh, one too many. Okay. No. Do that again. Yeah, it did. It did take him up. All right. And you're full. We'll give them to Idris. There you go. Then we'll go to Muslim. I'll have a drink of water. So hopefully sometime this week I'm going to have more contractors here doing some work. I don't know when they're going to arrive. They haven't set a date yet, but hopefully it's going to be this week. All right, we'll hit Kukwa. They're still attacking Hakwa, so I think we got time to continue recruiting. Ah, look at there. 578. Says they're going to Doko, which means I may be able to... What? Patrolling. No. There we go. I mean, I'm not opposed to attacking them, but that's not what I wanted to do right now. Because we're going to be... We're not so far gone that I need to force them to give me recruits. Let's get out of his way. Very good. Oh, yes. Very good. Run him down. Run him down. Run him down. Very good. Ha, ha, ha. Ooh, finally, her impetuousness is paying off. All right, let's look at what we got here before we do anything. Gulison, nothing I can do with him. Nothing I can do with you. Nothing I can do with you. But let's talk to you.
My heart is glad to see you.
All right, 75. And you guys don't own anything. You're rich, though. Talk to me. 75 we've got. What are you saying exactly? Come on. All right, let's look. We've got here close-fisted, cruel, but he's honest and calculating. I don't really think close-fisted and calculating goes hand in hand, but that's just me. You're my friend, but even so... Okay, you know, as your friend, I gave him a word that I won't breathe a word to anyone about this. Oh, critical success. Very good. How big is this clan? They're not tiny by a long... Oh, it's got Samar in there. I see him often. Maloob, the other Maloob. Okay. I gave an oath to my liege. To break it, even for a good reason, would be a great stain on my honor. If he ever violated his oath, you would absolve you of your duty to him. You know that. Come on. All right, this is charming calculations, charming honor. He is calculating. I'm going to go with this one. You very well know them. This doesn't really matter, but I'm going to go with it anyway. Ineffective. Okay. Well, we've got one more shot because we had a double positive at the beginning. You've been through a great deal together. I know that. But put your interest in the good of the realms first. There's too much at stake. Again, I'm going to go with the calculating. Success. All right. Now, if you'll notice, the charm and valor were both green, but I chose to go with the calculating because... It had a higher percentage point. All right, how much money do you want? You don't own anything. So 710,000, that large clan will join us? Absolutely. Thank you. So we got both him and that other guy that I was holding prisoner. By the way, let me look at this. 53, yeah. Okay, so I will, unfortunately, take You, and you. I'm going to take that sword sister because we just need the bodies right now. I'll give them to you. And let's help Vera get out. Finally, like I said, her impetuousness is paying off. She just jumped right in on him. Normally when she does that, I don't like it. But this time I was counting on it. Based on her past performance, I figured that's what she would do. And it panned out. So sometimes it pays attention to the people who are around you and what their actions normally are. In this case, I was pretty sure she would jump in there. Let's see if they come right at us.
Soldier, get moving! Soldier, ready yourself!
There's only 5 horse archers. I don't see but 3. I don't know where the other 2 are. Oh, there's one there. And one of them, I still only see 4. I don't know where the 5th one is. That does say 5 horse archers, does it not? All right, arrows, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Warriors, move out!
Come down a little further. And since the battlefield is set, I'll go ahead and get off the horse. Actually, I don't want to get the horse in front of my archers. Set you here. All right, we're just going to give them time to do their thing. I'm not in a rush. Everybody is firing. Everybody can target the enemy. There they come. Now, toss it if you've got them. As far as javelins, they're coming in. Horse. Move in. Horse. Move in.
Horseman! Forward! Horse! Lead riders!
All right.
Engage the enemy!
Horse archers, do your thing.
Take command!
You can hold that shit up all you want, buddy. Not gonna matter. My perks, assuming I can hit you, allow me to go through the shield.
Warrior attack! No!
Something satisfying about taking out a tosser with tossing. All right, there comes a reinforcement wave, and we want to wait for them.
Horses!
So let's have my horses come back.
Riders!
Horse archers come
Everyone,
back.
move out!
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Get move. Hear me!
But that'll work. That'll work. I want you guys right there.
Move out!
Horse
Hear me.
archers.
Hear me! Get
Come here.
moving!
All right, stop tossing, stop firing. Wait for them to show up. Are they running away? They're running away. Doggone it. They spawned in and immediately started running away. I didn't expect that. But their morale's got to be shattered. How many times have we just knocked taken their armies out? I'll put it that way. All right, well, so be it.
Soldier, hunt them down!
We won't get there in time before they go outside of the map boundary. I really dislike when they spawn in and they immediately start running. Don't like that at all. You see there was this spawn in here, popped in just when I was right on the other side of those trees, but they're immediately running as you see. I wonder why these trees have been harvested or broken. I would say they're broken, not harvested, because they're too high up to have been chopped. So is the premise that this was a volcano up here at one point? And maybe an explosion knocked the trees down? A la Mount St. Helens, for instance, using a North American reference. Pompeii, maybe, something like that. I wish that wasn't the red line. I'd ride up to the top of this if I could to see what's on the other side. Okay, we lost 0 as an army. Only 3 went down. All right, very good. Appreciate it. I'm a fan of your work on that particular instance. All right, no upgrades or no nobles prisoner. I don't know what I'm talking about. I clearly got some prisoners. Ramira. I got Ramira. See, I was thinking they were all 3 mercenaries. She's Maloob. I don't have Maloob, so nothing I can do about that. Anyway, okay. Let's see who got some upgrades here. Melissa, you're not ever going to be a party leader, and there's nothing here that just helps you personally. But we're going to take both of these. You will be upgrading those soon, hopefully. That's a whole lot of... Oh, that's one-handed for my archer. That's good. That's good. That doesn't look as bad when I realize who that is. Okay, so Pete, you've got all the perks in throwing now. And that last perk is just for you. Doesn't help anybody else. And that's good because you're not a leader of anything. So that's all you, buddy. We've got 1 extra here. And again, there's not anything that needs it. She's good all around. So I'm going to put it in scouting just in case I decide to help her level up. She's only level 19. She's so young. She might be 20 years old. Well prepared. You're not going to be on a horse. All right. While I'm thinking about it, let me look at Zanny. How old is Zanny? I said 20, but she's been here a while. She's 28. Okay, yeah. I didn't think she was that. When I realized it was Zanny, I don't think she was that. Can we catch that? Come on. No, he's on a horse. Not going to be able to catch. All right, let me do this. Let me give you some people. I don't care. You can hold on to all of them.
I'm yours.
There we go. Hold on. That was Nathan. Nathan is the leader of a clan if it's the same Nathan. Let's see what he has to say now. He may not own anything. They own 1 castle, Shibble Zoomer, and that's the one right next to Hassan Folk. And he's average. Let's talk to him.
It's been a while.
It has been, Nathan. You are in a slippery little eel. You're happy. All right, well. That's the one right there. So we should take... Oh, man. I don't want to jump in here because we're just going to stock it again. So we're just going to let them 2 do their thing. She can't catch him. She's on foot and he's on horse. We'll recruit what we can. I think she's the only one that needs anything. Let me verify that. 54, 53, 56, and yeah. She's the only one that needs anything. All right. I think I'm going to have to go to Hubyar. Because we've got to sell... All right. Who? These are all mercenaries, but who are they fighting for? Southern Empire. Okay. So we just lost another battle of the Southern Empire, and they're going to take her to... that's the Khuzaits. Who just declared war? The Sturgeons. Of course they did. I'm going to go to Hubyar and then turn right around and go take Tamna Castle. I'm going to try to push Azrai as far east or north as I can. Rutwar, you're not going to catch him either, even though you are on a horse. These guys got food, even though they're -5. but they do have 691 food in stock. Don't stuff it, don't stuff it. You did not. Very good. All right, how many did you get? You need 7. And this is 8, so we take all of you minus you. And we'll top you off. Now, that being said, let me trade first. You don't have any wood. Go ahead and verify that. We'll sell that thing. Get rid of that. Nothing here worth keeping that's not already locked down. We'll be able to sell everything. Just lock down the stuff that may have wood in it. All right. And then unlock it back. Wait here for a moment. It is morning. We just got to wait till the next rooster crow. I don't think we'll have a lot of stuff. Now, while I'm waiting, let me do that upgrade and look at this. I don't know if I want to keep holding on to these guys, hoping they'll upgrade. We can already get 2. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get rid of all but you 2. And I'll, well, we'll get rid of 2 of you. There we go. Hustle folk. I knew it. I freaking... Let me get what I can while I'm here. They won't be full. Well, they are. Very good. Go ahead and get those Pugios out of the way to get this wood. Go straight in on it. Shoot. More knob heads. You don't want to take that? There we go. And we'll just have Mitch. Oh, we still got more. Well, we've got room. While we're sitting here, it's daylight is not moving on the campaign map. So we'll do this. That's all the wood. Any... Yeah, right here. And that's it. The rest of this is garbage metal, so we'll sell that and then be on our way. Hustle folk, I don't know if they can hold. We are a good distance away. I mean, a real good distance away. And I knew I was taking a risk when I said it, but I knew if I jumped into Raza, they would just stuff it again. And it would be... It just irks me that they just keep stuffing these garrisons that are starving out. It's just wasteless. It's needless. It's stupid programming is what it is. And I'm almost... I would imagine there's a mod to fix that, but I just don't use mods, as you know. Not because I'm anti-mod. I think the first couple of days I was playing Fallout 4, I stuck a mod in it. But that loading, you know, it's taking 3 minutes for some of the load screens. That's ridiculous to sit there for 3 minutes when you're just going through a door every time. Look at here. Already, this may be the Crusades. It is the Crusades. Well, that might go a little quicker than I wanted it to. I think we're going to have to declare peace with the Azerite against my better judgment. But we just don't have... We're losing too much. I can't defend everywhere. And my vassals are useless. And I'm going to... Richard is going to die soon. He's 73 years old. I don't know how much longer he can hold on. I wonder if... Wait a minute. Let's try something here. Let me look at this. It's been a while since I look at diplomacy. Receiving 4,000. Paying 3,000. Paying 15,000. Paying... You know what? Let's make peace with the Khuzaits. Only 64% support it, but it's enough to pass. Ha ha ha! I can keep my focus on the Azerai. Of course, it's going to cost a little money, but money's easy to come by. And this army is going to go straight back to Raza, I believe. Which also means, let me see. Nope. Let's go. We'll hit Shibble Zoomer. She only needs one. Before I give her a horse, let me recruit that archer and give it to her. There we go. All right, let's head back towards Raza, because we passed an army. We know there's an army down there. I honestly, no idea where they keep getting all these troops from. This is about the 27th army we've busted on this campaign alone. Where are all these troops coming from? Just within 3 minutes of busting one army, there's another army out and about. I don't know what you're doing. Where are you going? Tamna Castle. To raid? That's not right. Traveling to Tamna Castle to raid. Well, that's... doesn't make any sense whatsoever. How fast are you traveling at? 2.2 and we're 3. If you get close... See, he'll jump into that castle, and then I'll just take the castle, which is what I said I wanted to do anyway. We've got him boxed up. Why can't I... There we go. Let's see what this is all about. Reggie, he got scouting. We want forced march, 2.5 travel speed when morale is higher than 75. Let's get this going. Don't have to swap out anything now because Sarah the engineer is over that 150 threshold. So we can leave her as the engineer. And we got these guys bottled up. Marty the scout. All right, so we want cunning. And the problem here is there isn't anything that gives me cunning. So instead, I'm going to give Never Tires Out because that'll give him athletics, and he's going to be infantry. And trekking around nearby hills will give him scouting, so that's what we'll take. All right, well, oh man, I should have waited and let this guy get in there also. That's all right. Why? Oh yeah, they're trying to fill Raza. That's why all these caravans are here. I was trying to say garrison and caravan, so caravan. He wants to go in there so bad to join that army. You know what? We haven't really done anything. Let me leave and back away. Let him get in there. There you go. Now let's go back. That's just one more guy we don't have to worry about on the field of battle, running around doing things. Now we'll just initiate again. All right. The more that are locked up in here, the better it is. Because they're just pulling troops out of their bungholes, I think. Steward, we want gourmet. Ashley, Sarah, do you still have room to grow a lot or no? Yeah, you still got a lot of room. Oh, you still got a lot of room to grow. So this is useful to you. I wonder what their food situation is in that castle. They got 7 days. But obviously they didn't. Oh! Let's see if you run around here like a chicken with his head cut off also, wanting to get in there. Nope, you're just patrolling around. Okay. This has got to be the majority of your forces. This is why I think population should be a thing in this game. You shouldn't be able, neither me nor the AI should be able to convene armies so quickly and just get right back at it. Population should play a factor. And the only thing I said in the previous video that you should not be able to recruit from the enemy, but I will amend that by saying you should be able to recruit from the enemy, but only if you attack a village and force them to give you recruits. And recruits is the only thing you should be able to get. You shouldn't be able to recruit anything higher than a recruit, and only if you attack the village and force it. Because they shouldn't willingly want to join you if you're the enemy going around raiding their towns and villages. Think about that for a moment. How asinine is that? I just murdered your daughter, your wife, your grandmother, and your uncle, but you want to come and join us and kill some more of your friends and family? That's stupid. But I know it's not that kind of a game. It's not an actual war game per se. It's a lot of horse maneuver, actually. I'd rather be playing a real war game where tactics and strategy matters. It really doesn't here. Despite the fancy words I use or something I may say, it doesn't matter. It's all about numbers in this game. I'm going to wait the 2 days because I want to see if I can starve them out again. I want to lose as few as I can. And of course, while we have this army locked up here, they're not ravaging anything on the map. So let's wait that 2 days. I will probably take a couple of recruits. So that we can stuff the garrison when we're done. Engineering's now 163. Very good. All right. They're going to start starving here. Less than a day. There we go. And 138 will go down. And hopefully these guys also at some point. Because I have seen these guys also start, you know, when there's nobles, when there's noble parties in place being sieged, I've seen them starve out. In fact, maybe 1 or 2 videos ago, you can see that. Evidence of it. Uthelum. Uthaleum. I wonder where they're going. Where are the villagers? They got to go all the way to Danestica. That's the only town they have. All right, so these are all gone. Let's see if they drop any more, because the garrison's already gone. Let's see if anybody else starves. They've got high, but since they've got all these nobles in here, they've got still a high level of... Dio, didn't you just join us? Yes, you did. I'll try to give you this castle when we're done. Do you own... I don't think you owned anything else. No. All right. We'll give you this castle when we're done. Assuming you come up on the list. All right. 998. This is just me experimenting here again. Husson Folk is about to be attacked. They're going for both villages. And it has to be that... Who could it be? If not the Azerai. I guess it could be the Southern Empire. I don't think it'll tell me here. Oh, Azerai. Okay, what about this one? Can I get that? Azerai, yeah. I think Azerai might be getting ready to attack Husson Folk. All right, we're still at 998. Nobody else starved, so we're going to go ahead and initiate combat. Or at least bring the siege engines out. There's another one there. There he is. I think the tree should disappear if there's a build spot there. That's just quality of life, and that's probably a mod that does that because Telwards is too dumb to understand that. There's even when you attack Amatetes, the build icons are underneath the dang bridge. Maybe they fixed that. I know you're you're on the other side of the bridge, the other side of the river, which is way too far away for that to be appropriate. Come on, get that guy right there. Now come back and get these two. Yeah, this is another situation where we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 nobles in there, so they're going to have a lot of influence to just bring these out as quickly as possible. So we're just going to... All right, there we go. Just have to wear them down. Did we lose any? We did not. Me personally. All right, now take him out with those 4. Come on, come on, come on. Good hit. All right, it's still daylight. So let's switch to a bow and a large bag and go in and assault these guys. 973. What do we have? 6 in here that we could potentially take as prisoner. All right, again, I'm going to wipe you out. Put you back in here. Yeah. I'm debating whether I want to do that now or not, but I will. We don't want anybody to be with you. Where are you at, by the way? Way over there. Okay, we want you to come over here and go right there.
Yeah!
See if I can get you on that siege equipment. Come on.
Archer! Infantry!
She's on it. I think she's in the right. Oh, no, she didn't. Let me. I couldn't get off my horse while I had that menu open. All right, you get out of the way. Go run away. Go run away. Girl, you stay here. Don't run. They're pushing her out of the way. Come back here. Come back here, right here. All right, now let me get off, and you get on. Let me let all these guys get out of the way. Actually, give me this. Give me control of this right now so that I can move this and get these clowns out of the way. All right, now they've moved. I was going to rotate it and get them out of the way. All right, now let me get off. Girl, get on, get on, get on. Okay, now move over. There you go. That's all I wanted. Very, very simple. Now you do your thing. All those infantry troops walking through there kept bumping us out of the way. That's why I was going to try and rotate that to let them walk through there. What have we got here? I'm not going to be able to see him. All right. Let me just come around here so I can see everybody. Sarah. She just got 4 kills. You keep going, girl. You know, when your archers are too good, you don't even get to fire a shot. Finally, I did get one. $75 archers up here and 52 over there and 39. They look like they're up on the wall. But they are much higher than this, so maybe it's just an optical illusion. They're not really on the wall. Although these 61 are most definitely on the wall. And I do think that 51 over there are most definitely, well, maybe not. It's hard to say. They're just so, the elevation here is so freaky. It's one of those Azerite towns that you can barely, even with max engineering, you can barely reach the walls with catapults. I've illustrated that many times before in the past. On this very town, in fact. Stop throwing that. I need you to drop that shield again, buddy. Try to throw it again. Sarah, hit these guys. I can't hold it indefinitely. That's a problem as you get older. Okay, we've got you trying to throw. He's moving around so much, though. I don't understand why he's moving like that. looked like he was dancing in a circle. I suppose it's because the people behind him were pushing him. I can't hit squat. I don't know what to do. Don't jump off of there, you clown. What are you doing? What would possess you to jump off of there like that? Well, I got one. I'm happy. I'm going to go up the ladder now. Let me have that middle rung, please. Thank you. Sarah, 178. Rick, 213 and 169 in athletics and bow, respectively. Keep going, Sarah. Kill some more. We got a lot of nobles up here. 6, I think. All right, we've got to make a hole here. This is not going to advance anywhere. I can't hit. Let me back off here. Nope, I can't. I'm going to shoot my own guys in the back. I can't even shoot a bow anywhere. We gotta get through here and to the left and turn that corner. Just like this. Can I push you? Oh, wrong button. I couldn't see squat there for a moment. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. Keep holding that sword up. I was going to try to kick that guy and push him off the wall. I got hit with a bow and it interrupted me. I mean, the arrow and it interrupted me. I can't swing. I really can't swing left or right because of the wall here. I'd hit the wall if I tried to swing. That's why I keep swinging overhand. It also screws with the camera. Come on. If we can get this corner turned, these guys can come out. Uh-oh. We might be getting the upper hand here. Just got to keep them from pushing back to this corner here. And then we can fill it up and there we go. Now we can start moving in. As opposed to just trying to secure the wall. Let me see if I can get around here. Wear a helmet, girl. All right. Now let me run through here. I don't know what this clown's doing. He's stuck in a falling animation. I helped him with that. Sarah got a level. I alleviated his falling animation problem. You're welcome. Of course, he won't thank me. This generation, I tell you. Don't know the word. They don't know what gratitude is. Notice I tried to split them up. Get those columns and columns here in between us. So I didn't have to face all of them at one time. Trying to help this guy out as much as I can. Nope. Don't be shooting him. Don't be shooting me either. Nope. 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 I don't know where that bow came from. It just hit me. I suspect right through that archway there. I know this is pretty frantic, but it just has to be. Between the walls of this bouncing my camera around and me having a... Oh, shit. I didn't even look at my health. Because, again, my boom mic arm is in the way. I can't even see the bottom right-hand corner of my screen. But I think we'll win this. I'm not certain, because if you look at it, we're not that much of an advantage. Those 4 or 6 nobles they have in here, really look at them. They're still holding on. We don't even on the right side of the wall. I'm going to fast forward either way. Let's see. That's Utrecht. Utrecht is still up and fighting, though. Is he the one with the... I can't tell which one is... Oh, there he is. Maybe? You tossing javelins, Utrecht? I guess he is got javelins on his back. I didn't think that was him at first because he's a party leader on a horse, but I guess I did give him javelins. All right, let's fast forward again. Yeah, this is going to be very costly, but I may have to declare peace after this with the Azurai. Somebody just fell from the top. You see that? All right, we lost 29 overall. I lost 17. 8 archers. That is very costly. And 9 wildlings. That's very, very, very costly. And I only got 1 upgrade out of it.
Stop.
But we had them all bottled up. We had to do it. I didn't have to die, though. That was foolish of me. Richard. All right, we're going to show mercy. 60, 122. So about 250. 250 troops in the garrison. Let's go there and take out what little bit of archers they're going to have. 9. 1. 5. I'll leave the sword sister, but I'll take you guys. And that's it. They only had 9 Battanian archers. I'll leave the rest of them. I took the high tier ones. All right, castle should be 3s across the board. It is. It's on Festival and Games, which is exactly where I want it. Let's look at the dungeon. I'm going to take you, but we'll leave the rest of you in there for now. Let's turn this back around where it needs to be, right there. All right. Let's look for a moment if this is updated. We have 18 Azurai prisoners. They have none of ours, but they've got 35 successful raids. Ideally, let's just go ahead and do this. Fairly certain this is going to be in. No other action will happen in this video because I'm down to 7 minutes. Under 7 minutes. Powerful. 31, 29, not that far off. You should be leveling, although you're, I don't know what your skill set is because you came to us as a spouse. And we want Ashley to have +5 party size. That should put her about 206 or 207. I don't remember what her current party size is. And Liza is very close to upgrading. She's not ever going to be a party leader. We'll just give her lead by example. Rogan also, Zanny's still only 19, of course. She hasn't upgraded. Manny's only 24. He's going to have to take over soon. I have a feeling the Richard's not long for the world left, and we want Fury here. In the beginning days, you always wanted form-fitting armor because you could run really fast if you picked the right perks. At the beginning of this game, when it first came out, what, 6 years ago? I don't even remember now when it first came out. You could, a fully upgraded athletics character could run almost as fast as a horse. And they finally decided to change that just a couple of years ago. All right, +5 party size. Engineering for Sarah. We want you to be 1 pre-built ballista when you set up a siege camp. 50% cohesion unless armies when besieging, or I'm sorry, 20% casualty chance for siege. Yeah, I want -20% casualty chance. I want to lose less troops when we're sieging, when she is the engineer. And then I'm going to give her probably scouting because, again, I've got her... again, she's only level 18. I guess she could do some more... Nah, I'm going to give her scouting. All right. And then we're back to Richard. I'm going to have to jump out, unfortunately, because I don't...
I'm your...
Okay. No, everybody. You take everybody. Those high-tier archers. If I got to put some troops up, it's going to be the high-tier ones because they take the longest to recruit. Although we're going to have to put a lot of these guys down also. We'll just get it to 196. You know what? We don't need 100. I'll take it back down to 50. Now, in the meantime, I'll take... Oh, no, not you. I'll take all of you guys back. I don't want you. I don't want the caravan guy. I keep having to move my head to the left because I can't see around. One day I'm going to change my mic arm setup, but it really cannot be changed the way I'm here at my table. All right. Jump in there. Woo, you only put prisoners. You didn't stuff it again. Thank goodness for that. All right, let's jump out and talk to these guys. Jamer, I don't think... Yep, that's Maloob. Athrar. Gullison, you're never going to join us. Nathan, we're going to talk to you, buddy. Even you still have Shibble Zoomer. We'll see what happens.
It's been a while.
Yeah, and I think you're going to be happy with what you have. Yep, you are happy. He is just a loyalist to the end, apparently. Yeah, Maloob, Nathan. And Lundana is Nathan again. All right, well... We're down by a whole lot of troops. I'm down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And I've got too many troops. So let's go here. What have I got to give you? All of these. We'll move you up to here. And can I recruit any of my... I'll take you. And you. Actually, I'm going to recruit everybody here because we're real short. They put, what, 250 troops in the garrison there? All right, you've got 20 archers, so let's make sure you get all these archers first. And then whatever's left over. Okay, well, there was enough room for everything. And I'm only one short now, although I have too many archers. All right. We're down to 150, so I'm going to just head towards... No food. They've got food. I'm going to risk Raza. He's already escaped. I wish I knew which one of my companions has a perk that keeps nobles in prison longer. I really want to get those last two castles and Danustica. They did not stuff it. Very good. We'll take those 6. I'll give them to you. All right, what do we got? Owner of Tamnot. That is going to go to you, Deal, for joining us. That's your reward. Please don't betray me. It costs us a lot to take that. All right, let's see what we can do here in trade. And then for my last 50 seconds, that's all I'm going to do. Cow. Sheep. We'll sell that thing I don't want. Sell all of that. Rusty nails. Take that. 3,000 minus 218. We'll buy that wood, and then I'll sell one more. 264. There we go. Is there a 64? Yep, right there. All right. Well, the next one will start off with me being full again, unless Husson Folk is attacked, then I'll run over there. But my goal is, the plan is to recruit again, and then go take Shibble Zimmer Castle. And I'll see you in the next one. Adios.